What do you think is the biggest problem or weak area in the Rangers squad? I will kick us off with right back. um, right now, Ian, looking at that at the Rangers team, there's so many areas that obviously need improvement. But if you were told, excuse me, there's only going to be one area, Ian, that we've got the money to give you to go and buy a player or bring through a youth or whatever. What is that area in the Rangers team that you feel is the weakest?
So it's easy to pick on the right back because we do it most weeks, and we've got an official ban by you mainly for getting on Tav's back. So we're not allowed to do that. He runs a tight ship and it's totalitarian. We can't be going for Tav. So right now, the biggest concern for me is that we are still quite weak in that central midfield area. We have Diamanda, we have Barron, we have Lawrence. But outside of those three, there's no one that could slot in with the quality that's available. Obviously,
Raskin, when he comes back.
Raskin's injured. We don't know how long he's going to be out. It's Raskin. He could be out for even longer. He's got this injury history, especially at Rangers at the minute. Cantwell is being told he's no longer required. Hadji frozen out as well for whatever reason. So for me right now, I'm concerned that if we get injuries in that centre midfield area, we are absolutely screwed because we can't fill the gap if we need to. That would be my main area of concern right now.
Well, for me, Brian, it's right back.
That was easy.
What be yourself? That was me being facetious, having a wee joke.
I know.
Big word.
I mean, I know there's been a lot of big words in the rabble recently, isn't there?
Some of them don't even make sense.
I know. See, I'll come back to it again. I still feel we're light up top. We knew last year.
Do you think that's the most important position right now that we need to sort? Because that was the question. The most important. What's the biggest weakness right now in this Rangers team?
I mean, it's there's so many. That's the whole problem just now. There's not one area that you can.
What's the biggest weakness right now in the Rangers team, Brian? The biggest weakness
up front, because we knew last year that only having Dessers as the fit striker wasn't going to be enough, and it was proved. And it's the same again. Ngami's not going to unseat Dessers. That's the only striker we've signed. We need another number 9. I'm sorry. I said it all last season. Dessers wasn't going to be enough, and I was proved right. And
6 million, 3.5 million, 1.8 million. That's your 3 strikers. Do you honestly think that the board or the manager is going to add to that without getting rid of one?
Well, I don't know, but for me,
so I'll ask you again. What's the most important area, Brian?
Striker.
Oh, geez, he's not.
I know. I'm not bowing down to you. No, I'm not.
And look, RFC 56 is agreeing. RFC 56 has been talking about strikers for about 3.5 years. That's just his go-to, right? So RFC 56, no, I'm not having it.
You need some. If you want to win leagues, you need a number 9 who's going to get lots of goals consistently.
We have over £10 million worth of strikers.
You also need a midfield that can also chip in with goals because just to look across the city, McGregor, O'Reilly, Hatate, they all chip in with goals. I mean, O'Reilly was their top goal scorer last season. So if you don't get goals from midfield, it doesn't matter how good your strikers are. Well, we proved that with Morelos. He was banging in goals. Midfield didn't chip in. Didn't win a league.
I'd be a good politician, wouldn't I?
Do you want to change your answer, Brian?
No, I'm sticking with it. Strikers. We need a striker.
Don't back down, double down.
I'm doubling down, absolutely.